Woo, look at that water fish.
We've seen some smaller ones in here, resident fish, 40, 50 pounders.
Fish on. Fish on, brother.
There we go.
Oh yeah, baby.
This one is not one of those.
He is definitely not one of those.
Nice,
Oh, baby.
Let's go then.
Well, welcome to the season finale of Addictive Fishing. I can't believe it. It's been 15 years, and this year has been the toughest of all. The weather has just been plaguing us everywhere we go, and it seems it follows us every time we stop. We've had to cancel shows. It's just been a rough one. But we did have quite a few firsts this year on the show. It was the first year in Skeeter boats. I caught my very first hogfish on hook and line, and happened to catch the biggest snook I've ever put my hands on. We also brought on another camera, brought on a new producer, and we're just rocking and rolling. Up first, guys, you're gonna see a segment that we did from right here in Tampa with Captain Chris Camps. It was from the show, what do we call that one?
Capt Tarpon.
Capt Tarpon. Y'all check this out. Fish on. Fish on, brother.
There we go.
Come on, baby.
See there.
Good
Nice,
fish.
good fish.
Finally. Oh, come on. What's he gonna do, brother? What's he gonna do? I know I got too loose of a drag. Finally get hooked up with a Silver King, brother. It's been too long.
Nice, good fish.
It's been way too long. I think the last time I caught a tarpon was right here. Fishing with my old buddy, Billy Harris.
Yeah, we've been seeing them all morning, but finally getting one to eat.
It takes time. They're not the dumbest fish in the world when they get this
What do they
size.
say about tarpon fishing? It's hours of boredom followed by sheer pandemonium.
One this size will give you a good tussle for
Yeah.
about 45 minutes.
This is a good one. I'd say he's in triple digits, that's for sure. We've seen some smaller ones in here, resident fish, 40, 50 pounders.
Oh yeah, baby.
This one is not one of those.
He is definitely not one of those.
Nice,
Oh, baby. That's a full-grown one.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be here for a few minutes. I might go get me a beverage. Right on.
Well, you get to fight one next, you know. Oh, don't be grabbing them gloves yet.
No,
now.
I just turned them inside out. Make sure they're handy for when we get this thing close to the boat. It's gonna be a minute yet.
Especially fighting from a dead boat. If anybody knows, I've had these rods at my seminars and stuff. These are the new rods. They're called boat rods. I like to call them pitching rods. And you can tell the difference of these between the other ones because there's foam all the way down the handle here.
Nice.
And it's a really light tip. And you can cast these thread fins really good with them.
It looks like it's got some good backbone too,
Oh,
still, yeah.
Anybody I've ever pulled this down for at a boat show,
Yeah, see, I've seen you do that. They can't ever bend it enough to.
they're like, okay, that's enough, that's enough. Woo, what a pretty fish.
Woo, yeah. We got her here next to the boat trying to control her. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's in total control
We
still
got a leader
right now.
touch at least right now. We'll have to let it go.
Hey, Chris, I think this fish has got a couple pounds on you.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Look at the head on that
That
thing.
is a monster. Trying to grab her here. Let's see.
Wrestling match coming up.
Nope, not yet.
Look at that hook, perfect in the top of the head.
That, Blair, is a Tampa Bay tarpon.
That is a nice
Nice
fish.
work. Look at that fish. Woohoo! Yeah. Nice job.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna come down there, Chris.
Yep.
How big you think?
I'd put it at 120 for Bobby. Solid. Fat fish.
Solid fish.
Not really long, but really fat.
Yeah.
The girth on that thing.
You can tell it's a big female.
Give me a handshake here again. Yeah.
Way to hang on there, brother.
Yeah. What you got?
That is a beautiful fish. God, you can feel the heat coming off the reflection of that fish.
Yeah.
All right, what do you say we get the trolling motor going?
Yeah, absolutely. He's done us well.
And let her
Good
go.
fight.
You know, with all the fish that I've caught, all the big tarpon, I've never caught one that's been tagged. Plenty of redfish.
She's rolled.
Think she's ready?
Yep, she's ready.
Rock and roll, brother.
Yeah, baby. Good fish.
Man, what a fish. I tell you what, fighting those tarpon in that shallow water right off Bean Point, it's in Tampa. Y'all ever get a chance to do it, I highly recommend it. One heck of a fish. Y'all stick around, because up next you're gonna see me pull in one of the biggest line siders, or should I say the biggest line sider of my life. It's some great footage. And yeah, you're gonna be seeing the bloopers too, so y'all stick around. We'll be right back. Mogan boys.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to the season finale of Addictive Fishing. You know, we're sitting around here talking about East Coast and West Coast of Florida, and the East Coast snook, you know, hands down are the largest snook that swim. And growing up as a kid, I've seen these giant fish. I've seen pictures of 45, 50-inch snook, but I've never had a chance to catch one. Up next, you're gonna finally get to see me connect with the true Mogan. I hope y'all enjoy this.
Yeah, I don't fish mad. Some people fish mad.
Fish mad.
All serious, you know. This is fun, man.
If it ain't fun, then you better quit. What we're doing, we call it dogging the bridges. All we're doing is throwing the bait up current and just kind of giving it a jig. And what that thing's doing is hopping up off the bottom and then setting right back down on the bottom. We're not doing really big jigs with the tip of the rod. It's just barely popping it off the bottom and coming back down. And what a snook does, the water's like chocolate. They can't see anything. They're feeling that with their lateral line. And like I say, every fish has got a lateral line. I've said it a million times, but the snook has the most predominant lateral line that you can see. And they use that to feel the vibration of that bait hopping up off the bottom. And these big snook like this, Greg said, they're not gonna move more than a few inches to grab your bait when they do finally feel it and see it. So it's gotta be right on their nose and hopping on it when they eat it. So that's the technique for the 10-cent bridge. That's a fish, that's a big fish.
Holy cow! What do you need me to do, buddy?
Oh, I don't know. Need to do something.
Reel down.
Oh. Come on, baby. I can normally talk when I'm fighting fish, but when I got a snook this big, come on, stop. Stop for me. Come on, let me see you make me say, oh my God, like Greg's fish.
What do we got?
I think it's a big snooky. I ain't seen him yet. The water's too much like chocolate milk. Come on, baby, let's get a look at you at least. Oh! Oh my gosh, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude. That's a toad.
Dude.
You want to see what a true Mogan is, guys? Oh my God. Greg, get it. Happy birthday to me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, Blair.
The man right here.
I'm afraid to let go.
That's your leader. Ow. Chafed a little.
Dude, hold good. Hold good. Hold good.
Got it.
That's like holding a gator, brother.
I got her. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I gotta bring her over this side.
I got her.
Oh,
Woo, baby. That is a Mogan
that is a
and a half. My God, dude. How big you think?
Dude, that's pushing 48 inches, man.
Wow.
That's a 35-pound fish. I mean,
It's got him speechless. My God, that is my biggest snook of my life right there.
I would love to put a tape on it.
No, I don't have a measuring device on here. Let's put it up on the side and we can get back and measure. Okay.
Right on the skeeter, right there.
From the S and skeeter all the way to the gas cap. Wow! Okay, she's going back. Go back to the deep, baby, and make a bunch of little ones. Brother, that was my biggest snook to date. Thank you very much on your birthday.
You're welcome. That made my year right there.
Well, my birthday is in 4 days.
That's right.
I think I'll
And
take
you're gonna
that.
be how old?
As old as you.
49 and holding.
Wow. If a snook that big don't make you shake, get rid of your gear, guys. Man, that snook, I tell you what, I lost my mind when I finally saw how big that snook was. Just absolutely amazing. Kevin said you forgot the cameras were there again. But that was absolutely neat. If y'all ever get a chance to head to Stewart and do it, Greg Snyder is the man. It was his birthday. Y'all need to go check out the whole show. It's on our YouTube site. It's called the Bait Buster Bridge. Up next, we got Captain Jim Ross, and y'all aren't gonna believe what happens with this cobia. Y'all stay tuned, we're gonna be right back. Well, welcome back to the 2014 season finale of Addictive Fishing. Up next, you're gonna see something that I've only seen happen one time on my boat in 40 plus years of fishing. And we were with Captain Jim Ross catching cobia. Just to tell you what it is, 2 hooks, 1 fish with Captain Jim Ross. Y'all check this out.
He's right here, Blair. He's about 50 yards in front of us.
Okay, I got him. I hope y'all can see it. It's a little bit cloudy out right now, but as we were heading in, we were gonna go look for tarpon inshore, and me and Jim were sitting there yelling back and forth to one another down there, controlling the trim tabs, and the camera guy Adam goes, "There's a ray, there's a ray!" And he's right here. He's got like 3 cobia on his back.
He's right here, Blair.
I don't
The
know if we're
one on the
gonna get
right
any
is
sun.
huge. Look at the size of that cobia.
That is a monster. So, we're gonna show you how to catch a cobia off a ray. Go ahead, Jimmy. I'm gonna try the one on the right.
Oh,
Look at him
they charged
attack
it. They charged it. They charged it. I'm on.
I'm on.
Oh, nice, 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 Blair. Good job, good job.
Look at all
Oh my God, look at them all, look at them all. There's, oh my goodness, look at them. There's gotta be 8 or 9 of them on that ray.
They're trying to eat out of his mouth.
Our two are fighting one another.
We got this, we have hooked the
Do we
same
get
fish,
one?
dude.
Is that what it is?
We've
Yeah.
got the same fish.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at all the rest of them still following them. Because I still think it's the same
Yeah,
fish.
he ate your fish, ate my fish. Going around. Going around.
Yeah.
Keep going around. Going around. There you go.
Looky here.
I bet that's a first for television, huh?
2 hooks, 1 cobia. Very nice.
Hey,
Let me get
people always ask me, hey, do they eat if they have jigs in their mouth? That just goes to show
There's
you.
proof right there. You want to net him or you want to try and
He looks pretty whooped
arm
up.
wrestle him?
I think with both of us fighting him,
We put it on him, huh?
maybe.
Well, he's not quite done yet, is he?
Yeah, he is now.
Oh, he's trying to kick.
Yeah, he is. How's that? A Canaveral flatty and a Canaveral cobia all in the same day.
And you're right, Blair. That fish was so he was so fired up. He ran over and ate one bait, then he ran and ate the other bait. He was competing against all 7 of those other fish that were on that ray. And he says, I am gonna beat every one of you, and he did it. He actually did it.
All 6 of those fish, I thought there was only 2, and there was a bunch of them hanging out underneath him. And they all charged his bait, and I thought I had another one. But that one right there, how do you think he feels going in with company?
Hey, you know what? If you got to be hanging around with people, flounders are good people to be hanging around with. So put him in there with those flounder.
You ain't kidding. Well, I think that's going to burn up a whole segment right there. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to be right back. Can't even talk. We're going to be right back with some more Addictive Fishing and Captain Jim Ross and who knows what else. Right off the canal. God, open that thing.
You know, I don't think that cobia had one chance in the world getting back in the water.
No way.
Captain Jim, 2 troll cars in his head. He came home for dinner. He was very good. Up next, y'all stay tuned. It's a lot of footage that I wish would be kept on the floor, but y'all like seeing it. It's the bloopers. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more Addictive Fishing. Well, welcome back to the season finale of Addictive Fishing. You know, everybody always sends us emails telling us about their favorite parts of the show, whether it's fish I've caught or fish I've lost. We do hear about it, but the biggest email and the biggest question that I always get is, what do you do with all the bloopers? And we really don't have any this year, so I'm just teasing you. Trust me, there were plenty of bloopers this year, and here you go. Here's the bloopers. Oh, that time he got it.
That time he picked it up, didn't he?
God, I yanked it out of my hand, boy. Jesus.
Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, man.
Damn, I swallowed a loogie.
That was a good fish.
I felt like Joe Cocker there for a minute, dude. I cannot wait to get one of those. Oh, stay in the boat, stay in the boat.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah, son of a...
Plump redfish.
Bet you thought I was going to say a bad word. Fudge. Oh, it is another redfish. Oh. Captain Greg Snyder and Captain Blair, come on. Activefishing.com and send us your, God, Blair. Oh, come on.
I don't know what to do. De-hook my fish or watch you.
Oh. Say thanks to Sonny there at Chuckle. He's saying, leave us alone. Go catch some redfish. Are you feeling lucky, punk? Oh, damn. That about get you, Blair? Yeah. Jack on. Jack off. Hey!
Said I got the whole bait in myself.
And basically, yes.
I like the smell of that. Oh. All right.
It's a Lede fish!
You know, there's giant ones over there, and
It's a snail cat! Fish?
No, I farted.
Oh.
even though it was a rough start to the year this year, we had a great finish to the season. I want to thank all of our sponsors out there. Without you guys, Addictive Fishing, hey, we just wouldn't be here. Also want to thank all the crew for their hard work. They're the ones that make Addictive Fishing look and sound good every single year. And every single year I want to thank my wife. She puts up with me being gone, doing my laundry, my bloody clothes, just, you know, she's the one that gets me everywhere I need to be on time. But most of all, I want to thank you guys out there for tuning in each and every week, our fans. Without you guys, hey, we wouldn't have been on for 15 years. During the off season, you can stay in touch with us on Facebook, Google+, YouTube, and Instagram. Make sure you send us that pound, show your mogan. Don't forget about the website, addictivefishing.com. You can find out where we're going to be and check out some awesome locations that we're going to be in 2015. Some really neat shoots coming up. That about wraps it up, guys. Appreciate the Mogan Music Boys for being here, the whole crew. Until next year, keep your lines tight, and we'll see you on the water.
Check out more footage from this show by logging on to addictivefishing.com for outtakes and bloopers.
Also, well, welcome to this show of
We know it wasn't a trout fart.